Hey, what's going on, you guys? Yes, I'm back with another video, and this particular video is about planting, sowing seeds. I just feel like that it's very important to plant seeds, and just it's just important to sow seeds. And I just say that because you just never know. You just really, to me, I feel like that when you plant a seed, you expect it to sprout up and produce fruit or something. Like if you're a gardener and if you're a sower, but really, that's what I'm just going on, whatever. When you plant, it's not that I'm just playing, oh, I'll just see what it'll come up. So I just feel like this, that a seed is nothing. A seed is something, but it's nothing unless you plant it. And when I say that, is that it's just like taking watermelon seeds, for instance. I love watermelon. That's just my thing. So it's just like if I have watermelon seeds in my hand, or let's just say I have lemon seeds because I love lemons too. And I'm just having them in my hand and I'm telling everybody that, hey, I got some seeds. I got some seeds. You see the seed, but it's not going to produce anything until you plant it in the ground. So, and you have to know when to plant. Trust me, I found out the hard way physically trying to create me a garden. I was trying to do my own thing, but everything has a season to it. And it's just something that resonated with me. And I was just thinking to myself that, a lot of times we see people do a lot of things that like, oh, it just looked like that this person had success overnight, or we look like, oh, somebody went and they just made this song or whatever, and now they're this real, number one rapper or singer or whatever that it may be, or just regular people that we know, on a, it's like, okay, they came up with the come up, what did they do? But a lot of times we really don't know the story behind it. We don't understand that a lot of times is that those people have been planting seeds. It's just that the harvest is here now, and we're able to see that. And there's something like when you do plant a seed or whatever, let's just say, you decide, okay, let's just say this, like for plants and everything else. When a person sowed a seed, you don't keep digging it up. You don't keep digging it up like, is it growing up under there or nothing like that. You just let earth, you just let earth do its thing and everything else, and the seed will eventually come forth. And you will see something and you will see the progress after that. But you don't know what's hidden and what's going on inside the dirt. Isn't that incredible? But we do know that energy is being produced within that seed. That's the fascinating thing about fruits and vegetables. That's why people, your parents always say, eat your fruit and vegetables. Well, those things are not made in the labs. Well, some things are made in labs or whatever. Like, well, we ain't getting into all of that. But I'm just saying, it's like it's so important because I was watching the documentary and it was like, well, what goes on with the fruit, what goes on with the vegetables and everything else. And it was just saying that how the fruit and vegetables gets energy from the sun and everything else. And I was just watching, I was just like, you know what, this world is just so beautiful. Small things that we take for granted. So I'm saying this is like, if anything, if it's something that you want to do, or if it's something like you want to bless somebody and whatever that it may be, or whatever you want to, inspire somebody, or you want to be somebody mentor, or however you want to sow your seed, if it's financially or whatever, you know, we're all here placed for a reason, and I think that a lot of times we never know. You want to be a blessing and helping to someone else, but with the, I hope I don't feel like I'm rambling because I'm trying to put it out. I just hope that I'm making it to where you guys can understand where I'm coming from. But I just feel like that, no matter what you do, things will come back to you. So if you do put in as much seeds, that you possibly can around, that way that they can come back to you. And some seeds, like we know that you put in the ground, they may not come up, they may not pull forth. But if you put enough in the ground, it comes up, whatever. So that's what I have for that. Y'all let me know. I just feel like that it's just one of those things that I find in my life that I may forget about it, or I may think like what I've done for somebody. It was nothing for me to do it. I just was able to do it, and I don't mind if I'm able to be a blessing to somebody. And they'll remind me like, remember when you helped me with this or da 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 da, and I'll be like, oh yeah, or maybe it was something. What is so interesting is that uh, I can remember like some of the simplest things, like making a dish for somebody that came over to my home and everything else. And I was reminded, and you never know. You just never, you may not think what you do. It's just one of those things that you do. But I'm a presentation person when it comes to food, decor, stuff like that. I'm a very detailed person. I'm a Virgo. And those are some of the things that, that those are some of my strengths. So whenever I give someone something, I want it to be something, not to say so special or whatever, but presentation is everything. If I make you a plate, I'm gonna make you a plate that looks like it comes from an actual restaurant. Like I took my time. I didn't slop anything on there, whatever. So, and that's how I am when I cook. So, and I can remember, and while I'm bringing this up, I can remember that, and I'm not gonna cry about it or whatever, but I didn't have no money, and I didn't have a job or whatever, and I was like looking for a job, but and I would have my friends to come by. Like they would come by, check on me or whatever, send me money, give me money or whatever. And that's like when I really had the time to really cook for my friends and all this other stuff. So it's so funny because in those times that I really had time to cook, they would stop by. Though they was telling me like, I remember when you made that chicken salad and you did this, or like someone was like, I remember when you made me a Monte Cristo sandwich on that panini thing, and I'm just like, yeah, that was nothing, in my mind, whatever. And it was just so funny that they was bringing those memories up for when I had time on my hand because I had no job. But I had food, so anybody that would come by and see me, I'd be like, "Hey, you want me to fix you something? I don't mind." That's just something for me to whip up. Like my grandma's like, it doesn't matter. She said I get it from my great grandmother. Like it could be anything in there or whatever. I'm gonna make it. She said you always seem to make a gourmet meal out of anything or whatever, and that's just me. But that was a seed that I sowed. I used my gift, my talent, or whatever you want to call it, and I gave to my friends, and and I made sure that it was really good. But at the end of the day, they made sure that they pour back into me. I've had so many blessings come my way, and people are like, I just want to bless you, and I'm like, oh, okay, hey, I'm gonna take it. And that's another thing. If somebody want to bless you, you let them bless you. Don't feel modest or don't feel shy about it. Don't feel awkward about it. Just take it because you want the universe to continually to bring you things, to continually to bless your life. It's gonna come in different forms and everything else, but you just never know. But be open to receive. And that's just something that I wanted to leave y'all with. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. And like I say, remember to plant those seeds because they will sprout up. You want to plant positive seeds because you want abundance, you want love, you want great energy to come your way. And that's all I have for you guys. And know that I love you guys as well. But until then, I holla.